Well, of course it's
Actually, I
going.
think he'd probably be taken back by it. He'd be like, wait, what?
He actually is looking a little bit startled since this has not happened in his huge life.
Well,
You have a few seconds to make your move.
He's detecting an absence of fear usually in people who are getting their skulls crushed.
You see, I appreciate this sentiment, and as much as beautiful as you are, and as much as I would be honored to be crushed by you, I don't want to be crushed right this moment. Maybe sometime later, we could have a little crushing contest and have some fun, you and me, just 1-on-1, and I'll go crushing with you. How do you like that idea?
He's okay.
You did not expect this, did you?
I did not expect this, but then again, you are my players, and I should be aware of. Okay, he's just standing there going, "Huh, this is new in more than one way." He's going, "Sure." Ah, yes, sure.
Whatever
Let's.
floats your boat, lady.
That would be hilarious if he said that.
Alrighty, then we have a crushing date later. But for now, there are other people who need to be crushed. Am I right?
He looks up at Mikiri.
Oh no, not her. She doesn't like being as crushed as much as I do. But I think there are two others here who love being crushed. And who I don't think, I think that, honestly,
bad idea.
they pose more of a match for you than Mikiri would. I mean, you like crushing foes that give you a challenge, don't you?
You may always socialize.
You're lucky Miku can't hear you, so she would be very offended.
I know,
and disgusted.
Right? Wait, just to socialize, I don't get bonuses for, sweet talking this dude?
You can have a +1 bonus if you want. Yeah, you can have that.
Oh, frickin' crap, really? Hero point.
Okay, sure, go for
he
it.
He probably is from the Abyss, so maybe that's good.
I know, right? Wait, that is awesome. Abysmal.
Wow!
Really?
And next you are crushed.
Can I, get a free reroll on that because it was, stupid?
Let's see if you could have done better. Let's see what you could reroll and if it's funnier than what I had planned.
Yeah, this is...
Okay.
I think you're just antagonizing him with that kind of a roll.
Right, he gets what you want. Exactly. Actually, he... You may either roll... Oh, what can you roll? Ah, yes. You can try to parry his big, strong, manly hands as he tries to grope you, or you can try and dodge him. Your choice.
Now, is he going for my head or what?
Either your chest or your shoulders.
Is he trying to hurt me or?
He looked.
I did say grope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is he trying to hurt me or?
You do not have the time or the luxury to consider this.
He's trying to grope you.
He's trying to grope you.
What I do is I grin and I let my eyes twinkle a little bit as I puff out my chest for him.
Yeah. I don't like where this is going.
And I like where this is going.
It's gonna be a King Kong thing.
We're gonna get our Donkey Kong battle, I think. Where are the barrels?
Okay. He grabs Ladal Galen by certain parts and tosses her into the lava.
Ah, son of a bitch! Do I see this happening?
You hear it happening. You see suddenly Galen going, "Ow, that hurts," and going wee over the cliff.
Okay, Mickery at the top of her voice. Treachery!
Yes! Finally!
Fuck you, man! Fuck you! I want a peaceful solution for once. Always trying to solve everything with fucking violence. Neanderthals.
Right.
You're the aggressive one, not Mickery.
McGarry doesn't know any of this. That's awesome.
Suddenly, indeed, the big gorilla is throwing the sweet little scholar over the edge.
Okay, leap of heroicness, I guess.
No, as he throws her, Galen's going to flare up, and because he's throwing her up into the air first, right?
To the side.
Is it up in the air or straight to the side?
Straight to the side.
Okay.
He wants you.
She flares up so that she has more time to react.
Okay, sure. But let's first see what Mikiri does, as one of her own is flung away.
Out of character, I really don't want to save you, but I guess I got no choice.
I know you don't.
So, I guess I'm gonna fly. I don't think the platform flies fast enough to intercept her, right?
Well, you see an ally going over the edge. What is your first instinct to do?
Rescue.
Rescue?
Yes, rescue.
Rescue. How you normally do that?
Well, I guess just fly the platform to a certain point, and I just launch myself at her, I guess.
Sure, that you can do. Just roll me an instinctive or cultural to see how fast you get the damn thing flying.
Okie dokie.
Okay, that's fast enough.
Aren't you going to give Sayala an awareness roll, by the way, because I shouted treachery?
Oh. No need. Sayala hears that.
Ah, okay.
And of course the Memnons turn around and go, what treachery?
We don't see any treachery.
Indeed.
Leap!
Flying here. Okay, you grab yourself a scholar. What do you do with it?
I throw her to safe grounds.
Okay, that's good. I'll just let you roll a might, and then we start with initiative.
I hope I'm still on fire.
Okay, not a problem.
Throw!
Whee! Right, and there's a lot of confusion. Roll me awareness, everyone.
Also, Mickery is going to attack the demon, not anybody else. Because it was clearly announced to her it's a demon. Demons are evil. It wouldn't be a surprise if they turn on you.
Of course demons are evil. That's why he threw me over.
Oh god. I think it's time for you to go back to the re-education center.
Remove token.
For your
Remove
lobotomy.
token. Remove token. I really should be more careful with what tokens I select. Okay, creature 1 is lowest, probably. Let's see. Awareness would be a good. So glad I grouped these sources into one lump. Oh, they're both good. Nice.
What? No battle.
No battle?
No.
You're sure?
Yes,
I'm keeping this initiative.
because none of the Memnons got attacked. Why would they have any? Why would they attack us?
They're just getting ready to figure out what is going on here.
Okay, because I'm not fighting.
All right, Galen, are you fighting?
Galen just, as she's thrown back over,
I'll
how
fight the
dare
monkey,
you? What was that for? I did nothing to deserve that. I was trying to study this tablet, you overgrown beast.
You're going
In
to
not an old realm.
Mm-hmm. Right. The demon responds to that by interposing himself between you and the sorceresses. And making another threatening move. And before he can finish that, you may roll yourself a socialize to see how well you lie your way out of this.
Can't you play
Meanwhile-
anybody nice for a change?
No.
He's
All
an
right,
American, you expect.
I'm going to use another fate point.
Sure, what aspect do you use to reroll? Which is applicable to the situation, I forgot that.
You know what? I'm predicting and preventing a war right here.
What
That-
war?
It's a very good call.
You started it!
Yeah.
I know I did. I never said I didn't. I'm just preventing it from
You
happening.
should have never rescued me.
There we go. Yes.
Why did we have to play somebody heroic?
Because you love being heroic. And of course, eventually you'll just go grrr at certain people. Oh, that's a interesting roll. The Memnons actually stop and talk with the blood ape, and he grunts and goes, "She wants me to crush your skull, mistress." And let's see how well he how well he conveys his eternal loyalty.
That's not a bluff, that really happened.
Okay, actually he has a point. But meanwhile, while the things are getting sorted, Sayala hears betrayal by Mikiri.
No, I said
She
treachery,
has-
not betrayal.
Oh, sorry. Treachery. What do you do?
What's Galen up to now?
Oh, don't even.
Well,
You wouldn't think that.
Who says?
The soldiers are looking up at you with caution in their eyes. Now, you're not going to do anything foolish now, are you, Luxian?
What's up with those guys? Why do they sound so slimy?
This captain sounds like this. He can't help it.
Don't worry, boys. I'm no match for you.
Yeah, indeed. It would not be fair to fight us. No.
Yeah, keep living in that dream.
I just said what you said.
If
Yes.
it was serious, he would probably call my name.
Okay.
Well, let's just stay calm, yeah. Yeah. We should stay very calm.
Dude, one more word out of your mouth and I'm slicing your tongue.
Okay. Back to the powder keg. Mikiri is falling towards certain doom. I mean lava. Again.
Yeah! That has happened
Again.
several times in a short amount of time.
Luckily you're the best one at falling into lava.
But still. It's like quicksand.
Indeed. Roll me a quick acrobatics to see how are you going to stop for your plummet?
You know what? Why can't I quickly create an elemental bolt to launch me back up or something?
Cool. Yes, you can.
Cool.
You can have a +1 or a 2-mode refund.
I'm at. I'll. Wait, how
I'd
much
say
does
go
it
for the
cost
bolt.
again? How much does it cost?
3 modes.
3 modes. I'll just go for the refund because even if I fall, I'm not gonna immediately die.
True, true.
No, you're just gonna drown.
Shoot or a lore, whichever you prefer.
Yes, lore. So yes, I create fire in my hands and put them together to form a mighty blast of fire to launch me back up.
Nice.
Lore. Fair.
Okay, you managed to grab the edge of the rock face, which is good. You're just
Oh, I
hanging
know
out.
something great. She likes hanging there and she looks up at the lady at the platform and she tries to put on her most charming smile. A little help, milady.
And the milady goes, Oh, and she looks towards Memnon, to Lady Memnon, who is now going, You threatened. You tried to use my minion to have me killed. I just can't believe it. And she stares intently at the wonderful Galen.
Wow, and she calls herself a scholar, that she can't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I did what? I never said that. He kept talking about crushing things. I said there's plenty of people to crush, but I'm not one of them right now. And neither is McKiri, and neither is anybody else at this moment. We have things to study.
The demon just bellows loudly. That's not what I said! You make words twisty!
How do I make
Untwisty.
words twisty? You wanted to crush. You like crushing. That is your sole purpose of being, is to crush. And you tried to threaten to crush me. And I told you not now. I said we could crush later. But you
like
don't want to
crushing.
listen. You want to crush.
Yeah, I'm Crusher. Of course I like to crush. You wanted
Exactly.
crushing with me. You said over here would be crushable, crushy. Nice.
No,
and
I didn't.
Crushy, crushy.
I said we could crush later, but
Crushy.
right now, you
Dawa,
have to listen to your mistresses
Yes.
and help out.
this
to read
is
the tablet.
becoming a nuh-uh, yeah, nuh-uh, and so on and so forth conversation. Can we please?
Yeah, the Memnon goes, both of you shut up and let's continue with our investigations here.
Really?
Unless you're both incapable of doing that.
Oh, they're forgiving.
Tell him to stop trying to kill me.
Shush.
Nuh-uh.
Bite me.
Okay, you know
I
what?
have minions for that.
Mikri's like, everybody shut up! While she's still hanging there.
The lady on the platform actually helps you up because she
Thank you,
has a
milady.
brain.
Damn it! My plan didn't work.
Is she causing
All
trouble
right,
again?
Plan
And I point to Galen.
Yes, indeed. She has some disturbingly anti-realm tendencies.
Wait a second. Why did the gorilla throw her over the side? That was attempted murder.
That's... Let me just get my forehead. Yes, no, don't worry about that. He merely acted to prevent a threat.
There was no threat.
Okay, Mikri doesn't
I
know
was
who to believe.
intent.
Indeed.
I was intent on studying the tablet. There was no threat to anyone. He acted to try and kill me
Empathy
because he
roll.
wants to crush.
Well, he is a demon, and as such, he does indeed
good roll.
favor to the spilling of blood. What he, however, isn't capable of is, he's not allowed to take actions unless I am threatened. It's a demon.
Then he misconstrued what I had said.
Oh, I get it now.
There's-
Why he threw her off the side? She did imply that he should crush the other woman.
No, I did not. I
Anyway,
never implied that.
Great empathy.
I
Who do
said
I believe?
crushing would happen later.
If you say so. Luckily, we have an audio log. Anyway, Great
No, I
empathy.
know we have an audio log. I'm trying to say this in character. Duh.
Yes. Okay, the great empathy.
Would I believe?
The demon is a demon, so he's obviously evil.
Treacherous.
He's
yes.
violent.
Yes.
He's raging, but he looks like he wants to use a Galen as a hammer to hit an invisible nail with. However, he does not. It's like he's physically restrained to doing so.
Okay.
And Galen, how does Galen look?
Galen's just shocked and terrified. She almost died. She's
But
literally shocked and terrified.
Richard, you have a socialize of 0. You're a terrible liar.
You may roll socialize or integrity. No, actually socialize is the best one.
Yeah, you're a terrible liar.
You will want to work on that.
Yeah.
I know. I will. Fair.
Okay. How much do you think Mikiri can glean from your language?
I think I can tell a
Oh,
lie
she
when
can-
I see one.
She can glean quite a bit.
Very well.
I'm not gonna deny if Mikiri's really really that good, then I'm not gonna deny that, I had pissed him off, but
No, I think Mikri already gets the feeling that Galen likes sowing discord, so to speak.
Yes.
no, she's trying to dwindle the enemy forces.
If you say so.
Okay. In that case, since Mikri has a feeling that Galen's not being truthful, right?
Yes.
Like Mikri jumps off of the platform next to her, and she gets right in her face and she says, "Next time you pull a stunt like that, you don't have to expect me to jump to your rescue. Is that understood?"
And next time you interfere in my business, I won't rescue you.
Mikri actually grabs her collar. I could have died.
And so could I many times. But I've risked my life to save yours numerous times. I'm trying to do things. And even odds.
You're lucky you gave me that steak the other day, or otherwise I would have punched you by now, and I'd just let go of her.
Why do you always play jerks, Richard?
I don't. I play people who don't like talking things out with the enemy.
So you want to violent? Never mind. Anyway,
I'm more into the violent type, but that's why when we do our freedom foes, I'm going for the non-combat type. I'm trying to change it. But for
Okay.
now, I have to play Galen the way I made her.
Anyway,
The interesting
Mikri,
thing, dear listeners, the interesting thing is that actually House Memnon are Ladal's allies and that the Luxians are actually her enemy.
that's very ironic.
If you follow geopolitics.
Since
of
the
Exalted.
Luxian is preaching
see, now
peace.
I didn't know all that ahead of time. But then again, nobody informs me of this.
Read up on your history. You've got the same books we have access to.
It's awesome
Yeah,
read
but
actually. But anyway,
You're
I
just
don't
being
have the
lazy.
time to read all the books. We have like 10 campaigns we do.
Just read the one on the one on Dragon Blooded. I did.
just a chapter on what is it like being a dragon-blooded. But anyway, let's not bicker on live television.
Yes.
Sorry, audio vision.
I hop back onto the platform and I look down at the leader and I say, I again have to apologize for her behavior. As you can see, she is quite a handful. And I just make her sighs very deeply.
Indeed, this casts an interesting reflection upon your own character, Miura Mikiri.
Oh.
Actually, it doesn't, because I'm only along because of my knowledge. Sorry. I act alone.
Indeed. I'd say that, and she gives you a very little smile, you fit in You fit right in chiaroscuro.
Mikri
I do, don't I?
looks at Guy and
And-
says, Guylan, if we are to work together, I will have to instill you with some 7th Legion discipline, or this is just not going to work. Are we understood?
We'll talk about this later. For now, we have research to do.
Good. Right, let's get back to work. Ooh. And like Mikri has to like restrain herself. She looks stressed out at the moment.
I will make sure that you have something interesting to do later on. Let's see.
Oh, this isn't done, though. This is
No.
so far from done.
Indeed. Now, let's see. There are the tablets on the floor, the huge
Back
bank
to the
vault.
safe for me.
Yes, and there's the orrery thing, which is looking which has its weirdness.
Well, I'm reading the tablet, trying to figure out what it says and discern it.
Right, that's a lore test. That's a lore test, because that's what linguistics are for. And I'll just
It's a good.
okay. Basically, they are they are a few. They are tenants of some sort of art. Yes, they're the tenants of some sort of art, and they actually don't make sense because you're lacking the frame of reference. Does
You
not.
know what?
Mhm.
I'm gonna look up at the safe as I'm studying the tablet.
Okay, it's a safe. It's made out of.
The dials.
Hey, actually, some of the markings on the dials are referenced in these tenets of this art. Isn't that interesting?
I'm gonna continue to study. I'm gonna take every bit of energy I have into studying all of this.
Okay. In that case, I want one more occult roll from both Mikiri and the ever charming scholar.
What can I do? I don't have a lot. I don't have any occult. Oh, actually, 3 pluses. Suddenly, I'm very scholarly. Oh, I see.
Really?
Wow.
Huh.
Okay. Mikiri.
No. Hold on.
Yes, of course.
I'm now
you
the
do.
expert on the occult.
I'm gonna create another aspect, and the aspect will be I've studied, or I am a sorceress. Magic is my study. I need to be able to discern what magic is and what what these what first stage technology and before is because of my intense studying and my ability.
Oh,
And my training and my realm training.
Okay. You can say the
Make
best
the
realm.
aspect simple. I am always right.
That could
Nosy
work,
know-it-all.
There it is, nosy know-it-all.
I
I know
like it.
everything. I am Galen. I know everything.